Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the January 2022 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll do my best to provide you any messages you may need in this one reading. However, we do recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and hop right in. In the first column, we're going to take a look at what's coming to a close for you, so energies and things that are wrapping up. Column 2 is just going to be general January. We'll do a column on money, a column on love, and in the fifth and final column, we're going to do a message from your future self and spirit guides. I do have a new deck of cards today. Hopefully you enjoy them. This is still going to be kind of a summary card though. So I have the card Renewal. So hopefully some of you are feeling renewed coming off the last few weeks or month. This is a great card to have at the beginning of the year. I've been telling a lot of people to rest, recover, be ready for the new year. So I love seeing the renewal card there for you, Virgo. But let's see what kind of messages are out there. So the first card that we have is the Hierophant. This is a card of tradition. It's very conventional. It's about conformity. It's about expectations. So we'll clarify. Hopefully you're feeling like your expectations have been met, or like you have been doing very traditional and conventional type things. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very reliable, patient, it's hardworking. I'm getting the message that some of you have been working really hard on something, possibly yourself, at the end of the year 2021. Then we have the Four of Swords. Speaking to renewal, of course, the Four of Swords is a card of resting, retreating, renewing yourself, recovering. Of course, we'll clarify, but I'm getting the impression that a lot of you did that, which I love. Love, love, love. Okay, let's clarify, Virgo, what messages we have here. Okay, first things first, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a patience card. It's working hard, but it's like a card of delayed success or waiting. So you see this person, they planted their pentacles, and now they're just waiting for them to grow. So that's paired with the Hierophant. So there's something that you've been waiting for, and I feel like it's something that you traditionally do, or it's like an expectation you have that hasn't been met, or you're waiting for some sort of conformity. So there's some sort of waiting happening there. Then we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, or excuse me, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very intentional, it's very strategic, it's long-term. That's paired with the Knight of Pentacles, which is that hard work card, that patience card. I will say that what you've been working on is definitely going to pay off. It's very long-term, it's very strategic, it's very intentional. But for those of you that have been chipping away at something, I would say that that's a very good sign for you, Virgo. Then we have the World card. I really like the World card. This is about completing a goal or a lesson. It's really completion. Like the world has come full circle. Something has been completed. I really feel like you've done a good job of letting go of 2021 and preparing yourself for 2022. You definitely did do that rest and recover. You closed the year and you're opening the new year, which is wonderful. Now let's take a look at column 2, which is just kind of general January. We have Preservation as the summary card. The messages coming through right off the bat is that you need to make sure that you preserve your energy. But let's clarify and see what kind of messages we have here. So we have two major arcana cards. The first one we have is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a card of clarity. It's a final decision. It's living into your life's purpose. This is very much so favorable to you. When I see the Justice card, something is happening that's favorable for you. Then we have the Lovers card. The Lovers card is very much so a partnership card. It's deep love, strength between two people. It can also be a choice though too. So you may be making some sort of choice in January. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. This also is a card of fertility, so for some of you hoping to get pregnant, there's a good chance that that will happen, or your family will grow in January. But let's clarify these and see if we can kind of pin down a little bit more of a message here for you. The first card that we have is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of kind of loss or regret or kind of sad feelings. So if you look at this card, this person is facing away from us. Their head is hanging low. Their cups are knocked over and stuff has spilled out. That's on top of the Judgment card though. So I feel like the message that's coming through is whatever's been bothering you is going to resolve. It's going to be favorable for you. Like maybe something's bothering you because you don't have the full picture, Virgo. And with the Judgment card, you're going to get the clarity. You're going to get to see what you need to see to kind of put your mind at ease. So whatever's bothering you, you're going to get more information on so you can kind of put it to bed. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about mastering your craft. It's enjoying the work that you're doing. It's a very hardworking card. It's about working smarter, not harder. But again, very, very hardworking. That's on top of the Lovers card, which is partnership, deep love. I'm getting the message that some of you are working for your relationship, which is a great thing. Like you are truly putting effort into it. You're working hard for your partner. I understand that could sound negative, Virgo, but I don't mean it in a negative way. Like I feel like you're really trying for this relationship, but it's a positive way of trying. Then at the bottom here we have the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory, award, recognition, good news, success. What I'm getting is that something that you're working on is going to be successful, or you're going to get news that you're waiting for. Again, this very well could be pregnancy news or family expansion news, but this could be like recognition at work too. There's going to be some sort of good news coming in for you. Now let's take a look at our money columns. This could be career, job, finances, investments, businesses you run, really anything related to money. Look at that. Side by side Six of Wands for you, Virgo. Okay, the first card that we have is the Chariot. Somebody once told me this is the Vroom Vroom card, so vroom vroom. But this is a card of action, change. It's being on a journey. In some cases, it could actually be a new vehicle. And that would make sense because this is the money investment column, so some of you could be investing in a new vehicle. But the nice thing about the Chariot card is like they're leaving this city, they're leaving the castle. The Chariot doesn't always know where it's going, but it's going in the right direction. So I would say in general, money is going in the right direction for you. Then we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is having to make a decision. Sometimes it feels like a compromise. So I would say there's going to be some sort of money or career decision for you, Virgo. Or you might feel like you're having to compromise on something at work. Then we have the Six of Wands. Again, Six of Wands is great. This is victory, award, recognition, good news, success. So I feel like money and career-wise things will be very successful. You might be getting an award or recognized at work. Let's clarify what we have going on here. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands first. The Nine of Wands is about keeping and maintaining boundaries. It's about being persistent as well. So with this, it's not like this person built a wall. They more so built a fence. So you have all these wands stuck into the ground, and it's kind of like filtering only the things you want coming in. If there was a wall, nothing can come in, nothing can go out. But with boundaries, it's about like only allowing the good in, if that makes sense. So boundaries is good to have when it comes to money. Like this could be limiting spending. This could be like limiting workload. It is paired with the Chariot, which is action and change. So I think some of you are going to find a new balance, have new boundaries in January, which is really, really good. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving help. It's also a card of generosity. I do think that some of you will be getting like a financial gift, like promotion, pay raise, or like a bonus. This feels to be you receiving money in January, which is very exciting. Also a very generous card. So just keep that in mind. You might also be in the situation where like you have to decide if you are going to give somebody money or not. Again, this is the card of generosity. You might be compromising with somebody, like making a deal with them, I guess is what I'm saying there. Then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of self-defense and kind of protecting yourself against competition. It feels like some of you have been competing for something, but you are going to be successful in it. So like if you've been like fighting somebody for the same job, I do see you coming out on top here, Virgo. So overall, looking really good in money. Now let's take a look at love. So this could be relationships, family, love. This could be children. Let's see what we got going on. The first card that we have is the Eight of Cups. I haven't seen the Eight of Cups in a while. This is a card of kind of withdrawing, retreating, moving on. Some of you may be letting go of a relationship and moving on. This could be family, friend, spouse, significant other. But you see this person, like the cups are stacked up here and they're walking away from the cups. So you're moving on. I will say with this card though, you're walking in a forward direction. So if you do decide to abandon a relationship, I think it will be good for you. It is going to move you to a better place. It just seems like some of you are going to be moving on from someone though. Then we have the Hangman. The Hangman is stagnant. Things are not moving. You're hanging there upside down by your foot. It's not like you're running forward or moving forward. And it's like kind of waiting for more information before you take action. Like you don't feel like you have all the information you need in this position, and that's why you're just hanging there. I will say that things may be stagnant in a relationship, and that's why you're choosing to move forward. I do feel like information is going to be coming in, but again, things are just kind of feeling stagnant here. Then we have the Magician card. This is a card about being focused, about being creative. It's turning your visions into reality. So I do feel like some of you will be creating something new with the Magician. But let's see what comes through with our clarifying cards here. So the first card we have is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is desire for long-term security. So let's talk about this because I feel like for those of you moving away from a relationship, again, whether it's friend, family, or somebody you've been dating or somebody you've been married to, that wasn't feeling long-term. It wasn't feeling correct to you. Or this person could have been like very greedy and asking for too much from you, Virgo. So for long-term, we're moving away from this person. And I do think long-term, that's the right move for you. Then we have the Lovers card. The Lovers card is partnership, it's deep love. Sometimes it indicates making a choice, but it's also stringed together. So with the Hangman, this, like, again, is very stagnant energy. So there's some sort of relationship that's stagnant for you. Or you're waiting for more information before you commit to this person. Then we have the Hermit card. So we have we have Major Arcana on top of Major Arcana. This is going within for clarity. So that's going to be my main thing that I say to you here is like, if it's not what you want, you need to be thinking about what you want. Same thing with the Hangman is like you're waiting for some sort of information. Make sure that the information isn't within you already. You just need to be like asking yourself questions and thinking things through. It's on top of the Magician card too, which is very creative. It's turning your visions into reality. So like know what you want so you can move that relationship forward or that love forward. Now in our fifth and final column, we're going to take a look at a message from our future self or spirit guides. So this is like almost something that you can take with you into January. So we have the card Clarity. We were just talking about clarity and how you should go within for clarity. But clarity is a great card to have. You could be receiving more clarity. You can be going within for clarity. Let's see what your future self or spirit guide would like you to know about January. The first card that we have is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration, family, friends, reunion. I feel like something will be getting celebrated, but let's talk that through a little bit further. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is very nostalgic. In some cases, you might be reflecting on certain things. This is also a gift or reunion. Reunion comes through twice here, so 2 reunion cards. But in some cases, I feel like some of you could be celebrating the gift that's associated with the Six of Cups. Then we have the Tower card, which is oftentimes an unwanted change. So some of you could be having a Tower moment. Let's clarify though and see where this message is taking us. So the first clarifying card we have is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is very active. It's a new project, a new creative idea. What I'm getting is like some of you are going to be starting on a new endeavor and it's going to be very successful with that Four of Wands. It could also, trying to think of kind of the reunion side of this with the Page of Wands. I do feel like this reunion could like spark some sort of creativity. So you might be like reconnecting with an old business partner as well. Whatever this new thing that you're taking on, I do think that it's going to be successful. That's kind of the direct message there. Then we have the Magician, again another very creative card, turning visions into reality, inspiring action. So maybe this gift enables you to do what you need to do, or this reflection is triggering you to take action. And then we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is clarity, so we have clarity twice coming through for you. It's making a decision, it's kind of fulfilling your life's purpose. So I do feel like you get to like move on to this new path. Like clarity is triggering you into something new, is the message that's coming through. Also, this unwanted change with the Tower card, with the Judgment card on top, it's really like solidifying that it was the right thing to do because judgment is beneficial to you, Virgo, so don't forget that. So now at this point in time, I'd like to give you an opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions if you still have questions on what's coming. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, we have the Queen of Hearts. This is the number 23 card. I would say that this is going to be a yes. Question number 2, we have the Two of Hearts. This is number 19 card. This is also a yes. Then we have for question number 3, the Nine of Hearts. This is number 16 card. This is also a yes. All 3 heart cards and all 3 yeses for you, Virgo. I'm also going to pull you a card from the Healing Stones deck. So this is a crystal that you can carry with you for the month of January that will support you. Put it in your pocket, put it on your nightstand, keep it on your desk at work. The crystal you have is amethyst. This helps with dream, it helps with losses and sorrows. It really helps you let go. It helps you be connected to your intuition, helps you stay connected to reality, and definitely helps with mental clarity. Great stone to have. And last but not least, I'm going to provide you a message from the Healing Notes deck because I believe, Virgo, that we can always use more healing. And the healing message you have, this too you will conquer. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be notified in the future when I post additional content. Typically post a couple videos a month for Virgo. Also, if you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you would like to make a donation. But thank you again, Virgo. I hope you have a fabulous January and make sure you start off 2022 strong.